Digitspin crypto.
Hey, it's Dino, Digitspin crypto. So I got an urgent emergency broadcast tonight. So basically, wanted to bring this to you so that you don't panic. Or maybe we should be panicking. Kucoin gets hacked Friday night. So we're coming at you live right now. And we'll see, I'm sure a lot of you will see the video in replay. So basically, I'm going through my Telegram channel, and I start seeing reports of, I have this alerter, so when there's large amounts of coins being transferred, it's a whale alerter, and all of a sudden you start seeing coins being transferred out of Kucoin. Tether, $1 million worth of Tether, or what have you. And then other coins all of a sudden being transferred out to unknown wallet. Whale alert, another whale alert, X amount of coins being transferred out of Kucoin. And everybody starts going, okay, what's going on? So basically, it appears Kucoin was hacked. They've admitted a security incident. How you doing there, Federico? Thanks for joining me tonight. Security incident. So basically, it appears that their hot wallet or hot wallets have been invaded, and funds were bled out of those hot wallets. Now, usually an exchange will keep the majority of their funds, of their crypto, in cold storage, and keep about 10% or less as hot wallets. Unfortunately, it looks like some of the coins were bled out completely, and they may have kept those amounts in the hot wallet, the full amounts. So first thing I did, of course, is log in and take a look at Kucoin. Now, it appeared, based on the coins that were being transferred out of Kucoin, that they were, of course, some Bitcoin and mostly ERC20 based coins, which means these are tokens that run on the Ethereum blockchain, because they're pretty easy. They're all kind of in the same category of coin, and it was probably they had access to that ERC database, and were able to start pulling out and bleeding out those coins real quick. Now, of course, I logged in. I took a look. The coins that I keep on Kucoin are all on their own blockchains, and every one of the coins that I had on my account are still there, and that would be Electroneum. I have some Elastos. I had some Nameek. And what else? There was something else there. Amigalastos, and then Electroneum. Yeah, it was another one also. But I have, each one of those are on their own blockchain. They still appeared to be okay. So it appears that the Electroneum coins were not touched, as my guess. I'm giving that as a guess because I don't know if they locked balance numbers also, so you don't know if they're missing. I would tend to think that you're getting an accurate count because I was watching the Crypto Crow, and while he was talking about it, some of the people were mentioning that they noticed some of their coins were missing. So it seems to be a live value. Now, all the withdrawals and Deposits have been put into maintenance mode down the board, so there's nothing going into or coming out of Kucoin at the moment, and it's in lockdown. There was very little information over the last 4 hours. This happened about 4 hours ago. Put it around 8:30, somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So those of you that are holding Electroneum, the odds are pretty good that you'll be okay as long as we'll get access to those coins. You know, if KuCoin was to close shop, then that everything goes with it, and then we would have to file to get those coins. However, it doesn't appear that that's going to be the case. It appears that KuCoin has locked it down. They've only lost a portion of their asset that they were holding, and that basically, hey, I see a couple of you guys out there on the chat. Thanks, appreciate it. If you have questions, you can put them on the chat, and I will get to that after the presentation and try to answer those to the best of my ability. So we'll go from there. So it doesn't appear that KuCoin is gonna lock things up. They just released this about 10 minutes ago. Dear KuCoin users, we detected some large withdrawals, and according to the latest Internet Security Audit Report, part of the Bitcoin and ERC tokens in KuCoin's hot wallets were transferred out of the exchange. So I was right in my assumption that it appeared to be mainly ERC, because they had access to that environment, and then they can just grab and smash and grab what they wanted and take that, you know, out to wherever they wanted to go, take it to. Which contained few parts of our total asset holdings. So there were a few coins that got completely bled out, and there are no more assets, and those are gone. The assets in the cold wallets are safe and unharmed, and the hot wallets have been redeployed. So basically they've recreated new hot wallets and tried to transfer out from the old hot wallets into the new hot wallets to make sure that nothing else is stolen. We are locating the reason for the incident. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger. Yep. Get my face back out of it. Let's go here. We are locating the reason for the incident. So basically they have no idea how this has happened. They're completely in the dark, and hence why it took 4 hours for them to respond. And we'll keep you updated once it's confirmed. In bold lettering, they said, please rest assured that if any user's funds have been affected by this incident, it will be covered completely by KuCoin and our insurance fund. So they're claiming Safu. Funds of Safu. So if you were keeping some of your ERC20 tokens out there and they got snagged, or some Tether, I saw Tether moving out also, they claim that they're going to be able to reimburse. Now, you know, a reimbursement, like when, you know, on NiceHash, I mine on NiceHash, and NiceHash had their wallet hacked, and NiceHash's promised to pay back everybody that lost money, and they've been making payments over the last year and a half or something, 2 years. I'm not even sure if they're done with that, but your funds may be insured, but it you know, maybe a few years for you to become whole again, because basically they pay out of profits or percentage of profits towards that. To ensure the security of the user's assets, we will conduct a thorough security review. Yeah, we sure hope so. The deposit and withdrawal services have been suspended during this period. So nothing in, nothing out. We will restore the service gradually after ensuring a safe state. And we'll keep you updated. So basically, they've got to do some forensic analysis and backtrack where the funds came out of, how they had access to the hot wallets. Was it they actually had the keys, or was it some kind of code infringement that gave him access from the back end? Was it possibly an inside job? As these companies get bigger and bigger, you have to hire people. And, I have my own company, and sometimes people will surprise you where they're not as loyal as you thought they would be, or were presenting themselves. And as you get larger and larger, you have a greater and greater chance of these things to happen. And I don't know any information. I've been basically out on Twitter and checking on the latest news and getting feedback from the latest information. And so far, there's nothing out there expressing how they got the cryptocurrencies. These are usually the cases. Half the time it appears to be an inside job. The other half of the times somebody gained access. So, they're going to have to go through that. They're going to have to go through their systems and look for viruses and installed rats, which is an acronym, and basically a rat gives access to a hacker to the system in question, where they can watch keystrokes, copy your screen, read data on your machine. Basically you're giving them full control, and they poke around in your computer until they find what they need to find, and over time watch what they need to watch. Now, a lot of times too, these hacks are not just always, Bobby in his basement with his 15-year-old friends. Some of these hacks are issued through governments. North Korea has been accused multiple times of state-sponsored hacks of cryptocurrency exchanges, especially those in Asia. And when you have the resources of a government behind a hack, it makes it very difficult for these exchanges to be able to protect themselves. Kucoin has been, their setup has been pretty convenient, and gives me the impression of security, because you can move stuff from your trading account to your storage account. I always kept any of my coins in storage in the main storage account, and then transferred to trading. It's possible when you do that, it moves it to cold storage, and maybe that's why all my coins are there. If you have Electroneum on Kucoin, do yourself a favor, just check it out. Please write in the comments if you have noticed any losses there. But it clearly seems to be ERC, and I don't expect to see any Electroneum losses, or people with Namek or Elastos, or any of those that have their own blockchains. As the People's Exchange, we will take full responsibility and maintain transparency to keep you updated regarding all the newest information. The CEO, Johnny Liu, will update more details through a live stream at 12:30 UTC plus 8, which I have no idea what that means. I'd have to type it in and get a converter to figure it out. If you have questions, please submit it here, and we appreciate your understanding and support. Now, a lot of these exchanges do get hacked. I've supported Kucoin for a long time, and I'm hoping that they're able to recover or be able to make good on this situation for those that lost coins. It can be a stressful event for not only Kucoin but the folks that lost their cryptocurrency. Sometimes it's all of their a large percentage of their savings or investments, and this goes back to why you don't want to keep your cryptocurrency on these exchanges. You want to take care of business, get your stuff, and take off what you know that you're never going to sell or hold on to. Only keep on there what you're looking to trade, and make sure it's a small percentage. And my heart goes out to anybody that lost coins. Now, you can keep up to date on the Digitspin crypto Telegram channel. You'll find that in the links in a lot of my videos. I'll post it also in the description, and we're trying to keep up to date there. And of course, Digitspin Crypto on Twitter. We've been tweeting out some stuff. Of course, you can go into Twitter and type in Kucoin Hack and try to and then click on latest, and you'll get everybody's personal thoughts on this matter, which range from craziness to some truth. Yeah, here's the guy right here. He just posted this. Kucoin Hacked mastermind suspects. North Korea, inside job, 17-year-old in Florida. That wasn't there when I said it. That's pretty funny. I just refreshed it, and there it goes. That's hysterical. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. I gotta give that guy a heart. That's pretty funny. Great minds think alike. But that's exactly what we're up against. Let me take a look at the chat, see if you guys have any pertinent questions. I'll see if we can handle that. I see Federico out there. I see number one. I appreciate you stopping by. Let's see here. We got Solo Sand. Thanks for the news, Dino. You're the man. All right. All right. I appreciate that. Brew XRP. Yeah, XRP. You might want to check with KuCoin. So it's good to see you to the channel. We appreciate you coming and stopping by. Relax is out there. Anyone have a wallet recommendations? And I'll leave that to the chat for wallets and any types of recommendations that you guys want to give to Relax. I personally don't use any wallets on phones because of SIM swaps, and I do everything on a dedicated PC only. And quite frankly, the only wallet that I use is a Ledger. And I keep everything on there. I just don't mess with anything else, and that's easy for me to say because I don't go buying lots of different random coins. So I stick with some of the basics. So let's see what else we got here. Relax says, hey, I kept too much on KuCoin. When I went in, balancing seemed okay. I guess no one valued the coins I own. You know, that was the same thing I was thinking. I guess these coins weren't worth stealing. Thank gosh. No, you know what happens is clearly they got access to their ERC environment, and it's a lot easier to start stealing those coins because they're whatever access method they had probably gave them access through the whole robust litany of them, and I just went through and picked and chose and grabbed as many as they felt that they could liquidate. No sense. Here's the problem. No sense stealing, you know, 100 million of something or a million of a coin if you can't convert it or sell it or liquidate it. So it's got to be, you know, coins that they can easily swap. And when you have ERCs, you can do that through decentralized like Uniswap and some of the other environments quite easily, and obfuscate the transactions to the best of your ability, move stuff around, and you know, get rid of the hot stuff real quick before it can, you know, be traced down. Babla says, thank God they'll give us our coins back. Yeah, it sure does appear that way. And, you know, they're making a big point of it that, you know, rest assured that the funds will be replaced, which is important. I tend to believe KuCoin. I would be surprised if they pulled an exit after this. Though I'm sure there'll be a lot of folks that will move their, you know, there's like, shoot, I dodged a bullet. I'm getting my coins off this thing as fast as possible. And so, you know, there's going to be an exodus, you know, of the coins coming off, causing liquidity issues. And, you know, it's a real tough thing to battle back from after a hack. I mean, you know, Cryptopia did it the first time, but they got hacked again, and that was the end of that. They, you know, they did a face plant after that, right into the concrete. So KuCoin, though, I think is a far. Well, let me rephrase that. KuCoin is definitely a far more robust environment than Cryptopia ever dreamt of being. So, you know, was it KuCoin number 16 on the list of exchanges on CoinMarketCap? So, you know, they got a pretty decent setup. Babbitt saying, yeah, $150 million gone in minutes. Yeah, I was reading what 160 million. Between BTC, Ethereum, and a few others. Let's just take a look here. I think I may have had that put in to the Telegram channel. I don't know if I wrote it down here. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I did. I know I wrote it. I transferred it somewhere to one of these. So, oh, here it goes. This is where it seems like $160 million lost, 146 million in alts, 4 million in ETH, and 10 million in BTC. Now, I could have swore I saw some Tether transfers too when I was looking at the Whalebot transferred. So you had USDT, and this was weird. And this could have been KuCoin redeploying their wallets, their hot wallets, because there was a lot of stuff transferred, and you see it from KuCoin to an unknown wallet, and these were significant numbers that seemed, you know, you got your KCS here, which is your KuCoin token, the USDT. So this kind of tells me that they were trying to protect their main assets, and they may have been redeploying it to other hot wallets. and that's the reason why it shows up as unknown here in the Wellbot. So that kind of threw me off. KuCoin to unknown. There was one that was this one was weird. $13 million of USDT transfer from KuCoin to Bitfinex, which was interesting to me. And I do know that in one, I think KuCoin just signed a deal with somebody. Let me move this off screen because I don't want to accidentally display some information here. Here it is. It was Polynex. So recently, one of the guys in the Telegram, hat tip to Crypto Dog, he had sent this to me, and this was September 18th. Polynex and KuCoin to share liquidity and more in new partnership. And Dog was saying, you know, maybe they set up some kind of a when you're sharing liquidity, you're basically giving the other company access to your hot wallet. Okay? So when you do that, you run the risk of the other company yanking some of your cash out of your hot wallet, because that's the whole point of setting up a shared liquidity. You know, did this connection have defects in it? Is it possible that they were getting this running and there's a bug or a flaw? Maybe somebody from Polynex, stole the coins. This is kind of weird. I mean, this only happened, what, 7 days ago, a week ago? They set this up. They announced a strategic partnership. Don't know if it actually got implemented or if things were interacted. Maybe some cursory information was shared and escaped on how the wallets are set up. So this is a lead that they can look into. Chances are this, being 7 days ago, it could still be just a concept and nothing was actually done yet. 7 days is a short period of time to start making things like this happen. But it is kind of interesting. This sets up and a week later, KuCoin's missing half their coins, or 10% of their coins or more. That's not healthy. But it's just something to throw into the ring. I have no idea if it has anything to do with it. I'm not accusing Polynex of anything. Just, we basically have to guess at this point until we hear more from the CEO of KuCoin. XXYY says, doesn't Liquid operate on a cold wallet? And they also operate on cold wallet with all exchanges. They're not going to keep all of their coins in a hot wallet. That's suicide. Okay, you get access to those. You're going out of business. It's as simple as that. You're not going to get away with that. It's just too simple of a thing to put yourself out of business. So usually they'll keep 10% of the coins, the liquidity for the day that's needed, or a reasonable amount of liquidity to keep transactions or exchanges to happen. And maybe they'll get a notification. It's like a stock refill order. When you go into the grocery store and you pull off, there's only 3 on the shelf, and you buy one of them. There's only 2. The management gets a notice. Hey, there's 2. Order 4 more. Then they'll get 4 because they always keep a 7 on the shelf. So So you have a minimum order, a minimum quantity, and then a reorder quantity. So it's probably something to that effect. That would be my best guess as a software engineer. Hey, I need to move X amount out, and then same thing. You know, if we're only going to keep 100,000 or 1,000,000 coins of this particular coin, and you know, and it reaches 1.2 or 1.3 million, they'll pull off and throw them into storage. Now, Kucoin has this neat offline storage for your account, so you can move coins into your trading account where they become hot, and you can then start to trade them, and you can leave them on your trading account, and when you're done, you transfer them out into your main account. And it left me with the impression, appreciate that. Let's see who we got there. Alex, I'll get to that in a second there, Alex. I appreciate that. It left me with the impression that you were putting them into cold storage, and those were being offloaded for your use at a later time. Let's see here. Don't know. I don't see Alex on here. My top chat. Let's see if I can find him live chat. All right. I'll have to go back through and I'll see if I can locate that. Let's bring it up here. Oh, I missed it. I don't see. I thought there was a featured chat, so I'll keep going through these and we'll find out if I missed it or not. Let's see here. Jake Hills. I never forgot losing my bags on Cryptopia. The hack never seemed to be seen again. Rest in peace. Yeah, no, Cryptopia is another thing. But there was recently some news on that, and that they're gonna, they're, I think, at a point where they're gonna start to distribute some of the coins back. I saw a recent doodad regarding Cryptopia and the law firm that was handling that. So you double check into that, you know, do a search on that, because this was within the last week. There was an update, and if you had coins on there, there's a good chance you can get some of it back. If there were coins that were stolen, you might get a partial. If there were coins that weren't stolen, hopefully you should be able to get a full return on that. The hacks are always tough on everybody when that happens. Not a good thing. So Brent's out there. Good to see you, Brent. Not a good thing for cryptocurrencies in general. Why? Because trust is undermined. Exchanges must protect their clients and secure the ensure that the space is user friendly. Yeah, it's always a blow, and you know, it's a new type of market. I think it would be more devastating if one of the major exchanges in the U.S. took a beating. You know, a Coinbase or a Bittrex, you know, Robinhood or any of these other guys. I think that would be a significant blow to the industry, especially, you know, somebody like Coinbase got nabbed. So you know, I don't know anything about their security, but I would tend to think they put a lot of money into it. It's in their best interest to do as such. Timo, good to see you out there. Kucoin explanation sounds very similar to Cryptopia. Yeah, it does. Cryptopia said the same basic stuff, right? Yeah, we're gonna take care of this. We're gonna check things out, and they even opened trading for a little while. I know a couple of guys, right, Chris? Actually put some money in there and bought some, traded out some coins and bought some. And even though he couldn't get them off, you know, they would accept Bitcoin deposits, but once you traded to something that you wanted, you couldn't get it off. And you know, I know guys that you know, they were able to get some good deals on coins, but then everything got got locked up. So it's a tough call. Bitcoin Wrapped is not safe. Well, Bitcoin in general, I guess, could be hacked out. Obviously, that's usually what they steal. But wrap Bitcoin, yeah, if it's on the ERC, you're going to take a beating too. AGI on Ledger. Yeah, Jay Kill wants to know if you could put the AGI on the Ledger. I don't know. Chances are, I don't know. I don't know if you can put any Ethereum classification. It's not like the online, My Ether wallet or anything like that, where you can put in the code and see that ERC20 token. Ledger's a little bit different, so I've never seen that on Ledger, so I'm not sure that that's possible. Relax goes, now it makes sense. Justin's son owns Polynex. Justin was at it, right? Sir, can you fund my trading account, please? Viral videos. Jeff, do you own Chainlink? No, I did not purchase any Chainlink. I didn't. I have a few coins that I like. Last bull market, I had gotten in just before 2017, and when there was ICOs for every type of coin. We got a coin that we're gonna deliver stuff via drones, and this coin here we're gonna shoot lasers at the moon and put logos on the moon, and this coin here is gonna keep medical records, and this one here is for pizza. You'll be able to go anywhere and buy pizza with it. And there was so many cool ideas, and I gotta get some of these coins and get some of these coins. And live and learn. I was able to sell them out before they all took a beating, but it's just too much nonsense. But not to say Chainlink isn't. It is nonsense. It left me with a sense of just keeping maybe 5 to 8 coins. It was just too much to track. Chainlink clearly is doing a bang up job. They're producing some awesome solutions and infrastructure, and those that purchase into it, congratulations to them. Though I know it's down a bit lately, I'm sure we'll see Chainlink pick back up. Now I did pick up some Polkadot. I think when, well, I don't want to say I think. I know that as soon as Polkadot went live on Binance, I snagged it like 40 minutes after it went live, and I got it for like $2.20 or something. And I thought I was overpaying for it. Kind of cranky. I didn't buy more. I was like, the price of this is gonna go down. $2.20, and there's a million coins, and it's 20. I'm adding up 220 million, $2 billion, whatever it came out to, and I'm like, that's a lot of money. I'm not sure it's actually worth it. And sure as Shinola, within 24 hours was up at $4 and something cents. So, what are you gonna do? Stanwood Spartans, Kucoin's Pool. Kucoin's Pool X account. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. You lost me on that one. Jake Hill. Need to find somewhere to buy to keep my AGI. Yeah, do a YouTube search. There'll be some people that specializes in it. If you're looking to save your ETN, I can tell you all the tricks and secrets, because I specialize in Electroneum. But if you're in the AGI, you'll have to do a little research on that. I would not be wise enough to be able to provide you any information regarding that. Let's see where else we got here. Yeah, so Relax saying it's ERC. So if it's ERC, you can keep it on basically any ERC wallet. So a lot of folks use My Ether wallet and use a ledger to hold the keys, so that you can keep your hardware, your keys on a hardware wallet, connect to the website, and then with your Ledger wallet, it'll give you access to my Ether wallet, and then in there you can put the codes in to activate any ERC token. So that seems like a safe bet at this point, and one that I know of. Okay. KCS will be worth. Adriano goes, KCS is going to be worth less than Dogecoin. Yeah, I don't know about that. Rich Welty, Dino. What do you think of DeFi with ETN idea? Electroneum has a lot of different options. I think Electroneum will do their best to dip their toe into the DeFi world, not so much in the craziness of yield farming, which I happen to call sucker farming. I don't believe in that, but there are people. I let the whales battle them out amongst themselves, because by the time you can get notification of it, you're the sucker, okay? that they're gonna sell out to. The guys who get it first are the ones that are gonna make the money. And that's, like Yam. You have all these big guys, CZ and all these other guys that put millions and millions of dollars into this stupid thing. And when it collapsed, what did they do? They didn't say, oh, I guess I'm out $5 million. They said, let's find a way to rebuild it and restart it, so that I can get my money out of there and get my $5 million back, and pawn it off on somebody else. Now, true DeFi products, there are wonderful DeFi solutions that are going to be the foundation for what's going to be coming in the future, and I think Electroneum will start slowly. That's my best guess. Working with an Oracle or some other stuff. I've personally made some suggestions. I'm not willing to share at the moment, but I have made some suggestions to them, and we'll see. The guys, the developers at Electroneum, are real smart guys. You got Chris Harrison, who's the blockchain lead, and he knows what he's doing. And they're going to find proper solutions that Electroneum could be helpful, and start getting involved in DeFi. I think that there are some amazing things that Electroneum can do, so that they can interact with the world of DeFi in the future. Rich Welty says, hey, I made bank on Unicorn. God bless you. Jake Hill says he figured it out. I miss the ETN mining app. Yeah, I guess we all kind of do. I actually miss mining ETN with my ASICs. I was doing a killing with those. I was mining up a ton of Electroneum with my ASICs. Oh, I knew when the ASIC first came online for Electroneum, each ASIC could make 10,000 Electroneum a day. Woohoo! It was a lot of Electroneum. It was a ton. It was a lot. That went down quickly, though. All right. I think I caught everybody on the live chat, and I've answered all your questions. I appreciate you guys hanging out and checking this emergency broadcast. I'll catch up with you again. Don't forget to subscribe. It's always important. This way you can get all of the best information right away, especially on the coins that I do the most with, like Electroneum and a few other things. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button if you've been here this long. At least deserve a like. If not, put a comment down below. Do what you gotta do. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.